Hello guys, what is up? Welcome back to another stream. Let me quickly get that kickoff countdown going. 14 minutes until kickoff for today's clash versus Marseille. It is a pretty irrelevant one in the grand scheme of things. City through in the group, top of the group, confirmed. We've got 5 people in the stream. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. 10 people in the stream now. Quickly go through the chat. Leave your predictions in the chat below. I'm going to go over 1-1 today. I think the boys will be pretty relaxed. Be like last week. I think we could quite easily turn them over, but I just don't think they'll be that first. Obviously, last time we played Marseille, it was the first time all season we had 90 good minutes of football. Anyway, come on, seat says Sean. Come on, seat says Andrew. Hello, Irfan. Show them what you can do. That's right, Julia. Hello, Jim. I'm good. How are you? How am I feeling? Pretty alright about everything, to be honest. It's going to be a pretty chill game. I imagine it could be quite boring. Jim's gone for 3-0. I'll take a 3-0. I'm not too confident we're going to get a 3-0. There are some big games in tonight's Champions League. Obviously, the noticeable thing last night was that other lot from Manchester are now out of the Champions League, which is very, very enjoyable to see. We've got them on Wednesday, so not on Saturday, so do not be surprised when they go and have an absolute blinder against us and probably beat us at Old Trafford. But for now, the time being, we will take the mick and we will be buzzing with what we've got. Anyway, what was I about to do? Let's look at the chat. Darius, hello, welcome back. City B win. Yeah, we need to win. Well, we don't need to win. I hope we win. If we don't win, we don't win. It is what it is. Seeing you on the Raid channel Monday. Good evening. You were good. Cheers, Sean. Yeah. For those of you who haven't already, after today's game, go and check out Ray, the Man City fan YouTube channel. I was on there just talking about kind of... Oh, did not mean that to start. But yeah, just talking about City and kind of why I'm a City fan and stuff. So that was very good. So go and check that out later. Liverpool looks set to draw their game. 96 minutes on the clock. They're Drummond 1. They've already won the group, so realistically no surprises. They have actually been bettered by Watchalong, but my guess is they aren't that fussed. Similarly to us, to be honest, today. Watchalong City on is just a normal BT. Champions League's always on BT. But in terms of interesting games tonight, I think everything is pretty sorted other than this Mönchengladbach, Shakhtar, Real and Inter group. Any 2 teams can go through today, I think. Wait. Yeah, if Real win and Inter win, they both go through today, or can Mönchengladbach... I don't know what the deal is actually with Inter Milan and Mönchengladbach, but I think Real Madrid and Inter Milan, who are 3rd and 4th at the moment, could both end up going through, which would be very interesting. How many subscribers are we on? I don't imagine today's stream will go too well. However, let's see if there's a subscriber goal that we're near that we can try and set for today. We're on 10,105, so very, very decent stuff. Let's go for 10,115 today. Not too big, we can definitely do it. But obviously, it's not a massive game. The game on Friday... Oh, I keep getting the day wrong. The game on Saturday, though, is huge. I want everyone to put in the chat, what is your score prediction for Saturday? The big game, the derby. I will obviously be going live for that. Is it a 5:30 kickoff? I think it's a 5:30 kickoff. Meaning I'll be going live at 5:15. Yeah, I'll be going live at 5:15 on Saturday. What are your score predictions for Saturday, though? It's a big, big game. Must win. Very unlike tonight. Rangers versus Man United in Europa, that's what you want. That'd be a good game, wouldn't it? Good set of fans, Rangers. They'd be fully up for it against United. If the fans are in, obviously, the chances are probably likely that fans won't be for that one. Still good about last night, are you a United fan? If so, I bet you are. I'm not disappointed at all. I was buzzing when you lot got knocked out. Exactly what I needed. But, I mean, it all matters on Saturday now, doesn't it? So, if you go and beat us on Saturday, then my happiness won't live on for too long. Ole turns into Prime Sir Alex when he's about to get sacked. Yeah, well, he's been about to get sacked for a long, long time now. Hopefully he doesn't get sacked because he's not a very good manager. But the reality is he probably does get sacked. Potentially even. If City go and do one on Manchester United, I wouldn't be surprised if Ole gets sacked on Monday morning. Which BT... Actually, because Liverpool aren't playing, because they obviously played earlier, we could be on BT Sport 2, because one will be the goal show. I think 2-2 Saturday. I think a 2-2 is a very good bet. I've actually been saying 2-2 or 3-2. And I don't know which way the 3-2 will go to. We could win definitely. We could absolutely smack them on Saturday. Equally, they could win. Like, it could go either way. I generally don't know. I don't want to just sit on the fence, but like, with Manchester United and Man City, it's so difficult to predict them because sometimes we're on BT Sport 2HD, by the way, guys, for those of you interested. Wait, is there a penalty to Midtjylland? No, not quite. That game's pretty much over, the Midtjylland game. But yeah, it could go either way. I generally don't know. It's too hard to call on Saturday. But yeah, I'm going to say 3-2 City just because I want to be confident. 2-1 City on Saturday, 2-0 to City today, says Sean. I would take both of those, to be honest. Manchester Derby usually is very hard to predict. Yes, because, I don't know, it's a different game. Like, you can't treat it like a normal game because it's just not one. Midtjylland versus Liverpool is over. Liverpool do get a draw. It didn't matter for them today, though. They knew they were top of the group, so, yeah. Atalanta beating Ajax means Atalanta go through second of the group, meaning we can draw them on Monday. In terms of Monday, the Champions League draw, I will be making a reaction to that. I don't know if it's going to be live or not, but there will be a reaction to the Champions League draw on Monday. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned for that. That'll be after the Manchester Derby, which is on Saturday. Got a big kind of month coming up. Obviously, with December, it's always busy in the football calendar. We've got a stream on tonight, a stream on Saturday then. There'll be a video on Monday for the Champions League draw. Then on Tuesday, West Brom. Southampton on Saturday, Arsenal on Tuesday, Newcastle on Boxing Day, 2 days later Everton, 4 days later Chelsea, and then we have our first break just before Birmingham in the Cup, although I don't know if that's going to be a League Cup game in between, very potentially could be. It is going to be interesting. Sorry I was stupid in the last game, and it's okay to be in this live. Yeah, it's fine. I don't remember you did anything wrong, to be honest. 19 people in the stream, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Manchester City are going to take on Marseille in the Champions League in a pretty relevant game. Marseille do look to try and secure Europa League qualification with a win today. I think that's all they need, I think. We're going to go for the teams before kick-off today. Starting with the City one. Not the team that we'd hoped for, to be honest. I think a lot of people were hoping for a Tommy Doyle, a Cole Palmer to feature, maybe a Felix Demetra. All of which I assume will come on at some point today. Well, at least they should do. Then we've got Stefan making his Champions League debut in goal today. Obviously coming in for Ederson. Ederson not even on the bench, but that's just rested, not necessary today. Walker coming in, pretty expected. Cancelo played in the weekend, so it was pretty clear that Walker was going to play today. Ake comes back in, very good start in the City shirt for Ake, but then got injured on international duty with Holland. He's back in today, hopefully he can have a good performance. If he starts playing well, we've got 4 seriously in-form centre-backs. Garcia, not happy to see him on the pitch. I think the same with all City fans. Shouldn't be playing for Manchester City if he doesn't want to play. Hopefully today's his last ever game for the club. Laporte also playing at centre-back. My guess is Ake will be on the left-hand side. He'll be left-back today. But Laporte and Garcia. Laporte back in the squad after being absent recently due to John Stones' form. It'll be interesting to see if he plays well today. Will he feature on Derby Day? Who knows? We'll find out on Saturday, I guess. But good to see him back in the side. Gundogan was a guarantee. He always plays in the Champions League. Played well against Fulham and has played pretty well recently. Ferner, always good to see him in the Champions League. Again, you'd expect it, really. Foden, once again, always featured in the Champions League. For some reason, never in the league. Don't know why. Ask Pep. But he was always going to feature today. Bernardo, again, felt pretty likely to start today. Not been playing great recently. Hopefully, he can have a good game today. And then Mahrez and Torres, probably 2 of the actual starters playing today. Torres will be playing up front. Obviously, Jesus getting a rest. Let's quick look at the chat and then we'll go over to the other team. Ajax is out. Yeah, Ajax are now out of the Champions League. Cancelo rested. I hope it does mean he's starting against United. I hope he starts at left back. Him or Ake at left back. I want Walker at right back though. Do you like KDB as captain? To me, Belgian players are called captains. I feel like that's just kind of something we have because of Vinny. But I do like Kev as captain. I'm all for him being captain. I think he should be our captain permanently, to be honest. Anyway, we will now move over to the Marseille side. Of the teams in our group, Marseille are actually one of the teams that I know slightly better. Steve Mandanda starts in goal for them, ex-Crystal Palace player. Nagatomo, the ex-Inter Milan player, starts at left back. City were linked with him a long time ago. I don't know if you remember that. Sakai, the right back, the Japanese right back, will be featuring there. Gonzalez and Balerdi. Balerdi's an ex-Dortmund player. I'm just naming where they played because that's all I really know about them. City have been linked with Kamara in the past. He'll be playing in a holding midfield role, ex-centre-back, but he's quite a young player, French, decent little player. Sanson, got a team this season on FIFA 16. Gay, that's not the Gay that we know. He plays for PSG. Then a front three, I think everyone knows. Payet, ex-formerly of West Ham. Very, very good player. Got 2 penalty goals against Olympiacos last week. Tovan, their main man, got closest. They got to a goal against us at the Stade de Velodrome. And Germain, a player who was playing for Monaco when they knocked us out of the Champions League back in 2017. Anyway, we are about 3 minutes away from kickoff. We're actually very close. That has gone very, very quickly. 20 people in the stream. Everyone leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're going for 10,015 subscribers today. Just to 10 subscribers. We're on 18 likes as well. Let's try and get that like up to 25 as soon as possible. Any idea where to get that Brothers City shirt? Wait, this one. You can get it on Toffs, I think. It's the 99 playoff shirt. But if you search up Toffs, they are normally good for retro shirts. Morris, 3 goals tonight. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Good for him to get a hat-trick. Hello, Connor Fury. Messi or Ronaldo? I'm a Messi boy myself. Morris' first goal tonight. Remember, I was correct with studying on Saturday. You were. I'd like Morris to score. I think we'd get a few more viewers if Morris was to score tonight. Obviously, get the Algerian fans. The players are now out the tunnel, by the way. Kickoff is not too far away. Score prediction. I think I said earlier. Did I say 1-1? I think it'll be 1-1, yeah. I don't think we'll be going on for it tonight. And they will, because they can qualify for Europa League if they do the business. I think a draw... Oh no, so they are behind Olympiacos. But if Porto... They've just got to bet at Olympiacos' result. If Olympiacos win, then Marseille are out, I think. Wait, what's the head-to-head like? So they beat them 2-1 and they lost... Did they lose? They lost 1-0. So goal difference... They have to win, really. Or they can draw if Olympiacos lose. So they do need a result tonight, though. Tonight we'll be keeping up to date, by the way, guys, as well, with the other scores as they come in. Thanks for coming. Greetings from Belgium. Hello to Belgium. Where else is everyone watching from? Messi. Yeah, I agree with Messi. Hello, India. Bonjour. Hello, Jack. Welcome to the stream. Big game next Tuesday. 6 days away. City versus West Brom. Bonsoir, says Kate. Germain is a human. I don't know what that means, to be honest. If I missed any other comments, I do not think I have. Anyway, I just gave my score prediction. You guys leave your score predictions in the chat. It should be a pretty chill game today. No reason to be nervous or anything like that. Just leave your thoughts on the game. Give me any questions. Leave any questions you want me to answer just in the chat. Any football questions. I'm happy to answer them because, not going to lie, tonight we need something to keep us entertained. Because if this game's anything like the Porto game, it could be quite a boring one. Anyway, we're about a minute away until kickoff. Anyway, Fernandinho, our captain, there, currently going for the 2 teams. We've obviously already gone for it. They're lining up with the 4-3-3. The same as us, to be honest, isn't it? We're going for our normal 4-3. Easy 3 points, Alex. You know you're scared. I am very, very scared of the West Brom side that conceded 2 goals to Christian Benteke on Sunday. That is the definition of fear. Anyway. Is there anything on Twitter? Midtjylland had an XG of 2.92 to Liverpool's 1.35 today. They seem like the better team. Obviously, like I said, though, you can't really take the mick because they were through. They don't really care. There is a big old Zach Steffen. City, second choice keeper this season, taken over from Bravo. Has he conceded a goal yet? Yeah, I think we did concede to Bournemouth, didn't we? And then who else did we play against? Burnley. We didn't concede to Burnley. Tonight we can break the record for the most points we've ever had in the Champions League. Let's quickly get the game timer going. Half time, 45. I think we're about to get underway. Club's taking a knee. Obviously, after yesterday's bad incident in Paris, good to see both teams doing that. It's not what we want to see. Kickoff is underway now, guys. By the way, for those of you interested, if you want to sync your game up to my timer, that is a countdown timer. It's pretty much identically in sync with my game. Jack, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I will put it in Google Translate, but I can't really be bothered to keep doing that. We love you, Marseille. Brilliant, Jack. Hello, Hussein. Welcome back. I'm not seeing Hussein in a while. Here's my favourite footballer. For Man City, I'm always a big fan of Bernardo. He's not been great recently, but that 18-19 year, he was just so great. I loved Fernandinho in his prime. I'm quite a big fan of Rodri. I like players like that. Not from Man City, though. I'm trying to think who I really enjoy watching these days. I think you got it. It's hard not to like Haaland. I think he's a great footballer. But yeah, I don't know. AOD is going for a 2-1. I'm guessing that's the City today. I'd take a 2-1. Supporters at Etihad tonight. No, there's no supporters for City tonight. They're still in tier 3, so yeah, no supports them. Foden is already in behind here. Clips it in the box. It's just come off Bernardo's arm, but a minute in and we've already created a chance. Good start for the boys in blue, that. Anyway. 23 people in the stream, 21 likes. Everyone leave a like on the stream. Let's get up to 25 right now. Let's get to 10,115 subscribers as well. Only 10 away. We can probably do that tonight. Ready for the big game against United. We're hoping for a big, big stream against United. It's a huge game. Sent you a message on Twitter. I'll look at that after the game. Anyway. Yeah, I'll have a look at that SCN afterwards. If you guys haven't already, follow my Twitter as well. It is at the bottom of the screen, sort of in the middle. And I think there's a link in the description to my Twitter as well. Steve Van Dander clips it. Ball won by the Marseille player. And as expected, Ake will be featuring at left back tonight. Really, really, as I said earlier, have been impressed by his start in a Manchester City shirt. Hopefully he can continue that on. We will get beat by United because Manchester are red. Manchester's not red. If Manchester was red, they would still be in the Champions League. They wouldn't have finished below us 7 years on the bounce. But I mean, we'll see. It's a big, big game. It'd be great to win it. Torres looks to clip it into Bernardo. Cleared away. City starting very brightly. The competition for places could make a big difference tonight. I hope it does. Because we're starting to play properly now. The surname of Germain is Marseille. Is the human corn. Fernandinho, Laporte, Ake, Ferner, into Torres. Torres starting brightly here through the middle. Goodman's got to chase that. Alex, Neymar or Salah? You're going 2 on United, AD. Fair enough. Foden looking good. Yeah, he started brightly. Why is LGBT in the Premier League? Because it's everyone's game, isn't it? Neymar or Salah? Difficult one. I prefer Salah, I guess, for his attitude and stuff. I think Neymar's a better player, though. I think I'd be more scared of Neymar running at us than Salah. But they're both brilliant players, aren't they? But probably Salah, to be honest. Paya playing through the middle, not expected. Germain finds himself on the left wing. I'd have kind of expected those two to be roles reversed, but... Garcia. 3-1 City, says Jack. Is that for tonight or for Saturday? My prediction for the weekend, I said it's 2-2 or 3-2 to either team, but I'm going to be positive and I'm going to say 3-2 City. It really wouldn't surprise me that. Like, your 2-1 prediction to United is not unrealistic, to be fair. Go on. Torres gives it Foden. A bit wide. In the box. Torres just gets caught under his feet. Very, very bright start from City. Already made about 3 chances. We press them high. Ake wins the ball back. Very similarly to the way that Laporte won the ball back in 2019 against Arsenal. For those of you who remember that. Fernandinho looks to try and find it into Bernardo. Can't quite do it. Garcia presses high. And he's overcommitted here. And it's a 1-on-1. Laporte got to deal with that. Deals with it brilliantly. Really impressive stuff that from Laporte. Did you see Webo, PSG and Başakşehir? Yeah, I did see the racism with that game. You hate the top. Fair enough. I mean, it's not a great top, but it's an important top for City. That's why I like it so much. Biggest game in our history was played in this top. Steve Mandanda. Oh, that's smooth from him. And he gets rid of it. Torres pressing that. Torres looking bright to begin with. I'm not as keen with him up front, but obviously it's understandable. We've got no other strikers to play. Ball over. Okay. Foden, that was smooth. It's dribbling and agility is something else. Gundogan, Foden. For those of you in the comments, on Saturday, would you go with Rodri and Gundogan? No, let's change that. Yes or no, would you start Phil Foden on Saturday for the Manchester Derby? Leave in the chat below. I want to see what you guys think. I'm not sure what I'd do, but I'm interested to see what you guys think first before I say anything. Ball in the box. Walker heads it wide. I think he were offside anyway with Bernardo. Anyway. 5 minutes in, it's bright stuff for this from City. Much more positive start than the Porto game. Anyway. Start brightly. Gundogan gets the ball here, sweeps it up, gives it to Ferner, who's calmly just moves the ball across. Conor Fury says yes, he would play Foden. Now United are in Europa League. There are a massive chance there could be a repeat of 2019 when 2 English clubs won both European competitions. I doubt it, to be honest. I'd be surprised if... I don't think the English clubs are good enough this year. But I mean, I guess it's not unrealistic for United and Tottenham to be in a Europa League final. Could I press that from Ferner? Mahrez! You got to score that, Mahrez. You've got to score that. Good chance. Brilliant pressing from City. Should have done back to the net, though. Yes, Hussein. Brilliant from Bernardo. I think he's just offside. Still should end up in the back of the net, though, from Mahrez. Neymar just got a hat-trick. He did. Mbappe got a brace as well. And yes, Hussein answered the question. I did see the Başakşehir versus PSG incident. Gundogan. Marseille, hoof the ball clear. Walker's going to deal with that, no problem. I'm so calm even in that situation with Kyle Walker because he's so quick that he can mess up there and he'd still be okay. What a player to have at the back. Nathan Ake. Brilliant first touch from Phil Foden. Looks to play it in behind. Wins just a free kick. Bright start from the boys in blue. More to come though, I would imagine. Ideally a goal would be nice just so that we can get... I'd like 2 or 3 today. I think it's unrealistic, but I'd like to think we can do it. Neymar come out saying that he doesn't want to leave PSG. I said it was Foden that played it behind. It was actually Torres. They look very, very similar. Why did Vardy break LGBT? I don't know. I don't think it was really that... I don't think he was thinking about what he's doing, to be honest. I don't think it's that deep. I think he was just at Sheffield United, which he hates, and he just fancied breaking the corner flag. Mbappe or Haaland? I'd rather have Haaland at City. They're both incredible players, but yeah, I think Haaland's a goal... I need to get my words out here, but... He's one of the best... I think he's the best goal scorer in world football when you exclude Messi and Ronaldo at the moment. And even then, a top team... I know he's at Dortmund, but like, a really top team, I imagine he would score more goals than anyone else in world football. The way he strikes a ball is just incredible. But yeah, I'd say Haaland. What would you guys say, Haaland or Mbappe? You'd go Mbappe. Fair enough. I can see why. I wouldn't argue if we went and signed Mbappe. But, I don't know, I think Haaland's more suited for City. And we need that kind of proper number 9. Kyle Walker. Fernandinho. You know Gazal. Like, the Gazal that used to play for Leicester. I know him. PSG apparently said they've opened talks to keep Mbappe and Neymar. You know, we've got the ball here on the edge of their box with Fernandinho. Riyad Mahrez in the box. Poor ball headed away. Everyone make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Manchester City currently playing Marseille in match day 6 of this year's Champions League group stages. The draw will be on Monday. There will be a reaction video to that. Obviously, before then, we've got the Manchester derby. Bernardo Silva just won us a free kick. But, yeah, we will be one of the first placed teams. I mean, we can only play teams second in their group. By the way, guys, those interested, Real Madrid have just gone in front against Borussia Mönchengladbach, which actually doesn't change that much. They are still not going... Wait, no, I think they are. I need to have a look at this. I imagine that puts them top of the group, I think. Besiktas or City, which? City all day. Do you think Man City will be title contenders? Ronan 100% will be title contenders. Gundogan puts it in the box. Oh, that was a good chance, that. Laporte nearly nods it in the back of the net. Heads it just over. But, just put notifications on. Cheers, Connor. But, it's a brilliant ball out from Gundogan. Good, well attacked from Laporte too. He should hit the target, but it's good the way he attacks the ball, that. But I don't know if we'll win the title, but we'll definitely be contenders. We're only 6 points off of a game in hand. If we win on Saturday, we really are in a good position for the league, in my opinion. City really should have had a goal by now. Much better start than we had against Porto, in my opinion. Eric Garcia switches to play. Nathan Ake gives it to Phil Foden. It's a poor ball into him. Gundogan sweeps up excellently, though. Goes for the 1-2 with Bernardo. The Bernardo ball is just in front of Gundogan. That's brilliant work from Gundogan, though. Hello, Lee Wood. Andre Villas-Boas, last time he was at the Etihad, lost 6-0 in that game when Navas got that early goal. 14 seconds, I think it was. Okay, that's poor. Lofts it over. Now they bring the ball forwards with Sanson. Wide to Sakai. Back to Sanson. Goes central to Tovan. City press them back to their centre-backs. What time this starting? It's already started. We're 15 minutes in. Oh, God, they're in behind. Okay, Ake soups up. Nothing stupid here, Ake. Over the top. They get it back, though. Ball in the box. Good ball. And is that going to be a goal kick to Manchester City? Finally back. Welcome back, Mr. NUFC. Man City or Man United, who will win? I'm going to say City, but it could really go either way. Because seeing there's not been a goal. I'll know when there's a goal. Although if Mahrez does score, that'd be brilliant. But I know there hasn't been a goal. Good chance that for Marseille. Not made the most of, though. Eric Garcia. Ilkay Gundogan. Into Bernardo Silva. It's a poor ball from Gundogan into Bernardo, and Bernardo puts it out. Hussein and there's not been a goal. We have the best defence in the Champions League. We do. We've only conceded 1 goal so far. And I think only Barcelona... Well, I think Barcelona were the last team to only concede 1 goal in the Champions League group stages. Although I think Chelsea have done it this season. Yeah, Barcelona were the last team to do it. I think that was in 2018. And Man United were the last English team before this year to do it. They did it in 2011. Very impressive defensive stuff from City this year. The only goal came against Porto. It was a Diaz mistake. Arsenal rubbish they are. Them and Man United, the decline is brilliant to watch. Eric Laporte. Garcia into Ilkay Gundogan. I am actually a big critic of Gundogan, although recently I do think his performances have picked up. A bit surprised he's starting today because I would like to see him potentially play against Man United on Sunday. And I imagine playing on Saturday and today means he's probably not going to play on Saturday against United. Clip ball into Dimitri Payet to City throwing. Yes, Ocean. Anyway. Laporte into Fernandinho. Nathan Ake. Goal before half time, I think, is big. If we don't score before half time, I'm not sure we're going to score at all, to be honest. Do you watch Jake? Jake who? There's lots of different Jakes. Hello, Harry T. Yes, Hussein. You keep saying my name. I don't know what you're saying my name for, though. But yeah, Jake who? Walker has the ball wide right here. Looks to put it in the box. It's a nice ball. Torres can't quite get in front of his man, though. And City win a corner. My job is very hard. It's not too hard, to be honest. Man City will beat United 3-0 this Saturday, mark my words. Ralph, if we beat them 3-0, that will be a brilliant, brilliant day. 25 people in the stream. Everyone leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Press the notification bell. I'll go live for all the Man City games. There's a big one coming up this weekend. A lot of, pretty much everyone will know, it's Derby Day on Saturday. Going live at 5:15 for that one. Steve's had a corner. Nodded away. Do I think Spurs win the league? No, they're Spurs. Jose's got them going good, but Kane will get injured, and as soon as Kane's injured, they're done. Jacob Boyle. No, I don't watch him. I don't know who that is. But no, I think Spurs look good, but they're not going to win the league. How clinical they are, it just doesn't last. Laporte's still in the box. The corner was about 5 minutes ago. He just played the 1-2 of Gundogan, and Gundogan's first touch has absolutely let him down there. Can I your t-shirt? I don't know what that means. Gundogan's starting very brightly though, to be fair to him. Raining in Manchester, as it should be. That's how Manchester, as we know it. So right now, the Real Madrid leading 1-0 puts them top of the group. Mönchengladbach second. Probably best if they get top of the group, to be honest, because it means that we can't get them. That would mean Mönchengladbach are a team in that group that we can face. However, if Shakhtar go on to beat Inter Milan, then that means that Inter Milan... No, if Shakhtar beat Inter Milan, then Shakhtar go top of the group and Real Madrid go second. If Inter Milan win... I think they need Mönchengladbach to win to go through. It's very complicated, that group. In every other game, though, it's all still 0-0. Although Porto are beating Olympiacos, meaning that right now, with current scores, Marseille find themselves in third in the group, meaning they will qualify for the Europa League with Manchester United. Walker plays it to Bernardo. Poor touch from Bernardo. Very unlike Bernardo, that. Phil Foden picks the ball up in a nice area. Ake started very brightly once again. Gundogan in the box. To be fair, Riyad Mahrez as well there to just nod it backwards. City don't quite keep hold of the ball. How has that been given as a free kick against Ake? 30 likes. Let's try and push that likes up to 40 by half time. I reckon we can do it now. So if everyone presses that like button, I reckon we'll get to 40 now. So make sure to do that now if you haven't already. Benzema is only the 5th player to score 50 goals in the group stage of the Champions League. He joins Messi, Ronaldo, Raul and Van Nistelrooy. Very underrated, Benzema. Gets a lot of grief because he was never as good as the other players and like the Ronaldos, the Messis, the Bales. When he had that like Bale, Ronaldo in him, he always got the stick. But very, very good player, Benzema. Achieved a lot in the game. And you've got to be good if you're playing for Real Madrid for as long as he has. Ferner. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo further... Oh, Bernardo, that's nearly excellent. Bernardo finds himself out wide a lot more, whereas Mahrez seems to be tucking in. Then when we defend, Mahrez goes wide. Marseille force give us the ball straight back, though. And we come at them again. Bright start from the Blues. 20 minutes in, and goal is what we need, though, to just sort of gain full control of this game. Looking forward to finally getting the group stages of the Champions League over and done with, though, because when you've got groups like this, it's just very boring. Not going to lie. Not complaining, obviously, we wanted the easiest group possible so we could breeze through, but you want to play in the Champions League, so you're playing the elite teams, not Marseille, Porto, and Olympiacos. Ake needed us very well there, but loses out on it. Mandanda goes long, and Fernandinho will deal with that. No, you'd think Eric Garcia would have dealt with that, but he didn't. But they've given us the ball straight back because they're not a very good team. The attacking three are looking very bright so far, though, as well as Gundogan. I think Ake's looked very, very decent. Of course, I say that as he fails to control a simple pass, but hello, I am Guardiola. Apart from United away, next 5 games are very winnable over Xmas. Even United away is very winnable. Up until we go to Chelsea, they're all... I spoke to people at City Extra, and I was saying, when we go to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge on the 2nd of January, we should have 31 points. That means that from Man United away, West Brom at home, Southampton away, Newcastle at home, and Everton away, there should be, 1, 2, 3, 4 wins and 1 draw. I think that's very achievable. Because they're all winnable games. I think you've got to expect a draw from United, Southampton away, and Everton. You're not going to win all 3 of them. If we win all 3 of them, that would be a joke. That would be very good, but I doubt it. Do you reckon we'll sign anybody in January? Probably not, to be honest. I'd like us to, but I doubt it. Messi's the most likely, in my opinion. Take 13 to 15 points. Yeah, I'll take it. You're Zidane. Okay. Morris. How do we lose Spurs? We weren't clinical enough. Silva bad, Aguero bad, De Bruyne bad. I think you're a little bit drunk there, to be honest. I want a good group next year. We're too good for this group. Yeah, I agree. I want a good group. I don't want a good group. I want 2 rubbish teams and 1 like big team. But we just didn't get that. But this year I wasn't really fussed because we can't go to the game, so I'd rather just breeze through the groups, to be honest. Go on, Kyle Walker falls just behind him. Disappointing. They have the chance to get rid of it here, and it goes out from Marseille throw in. If you were City's manager, who'd sign if you had to sign someone? If I could sign anyone, it'd be Erling Haaland. And after that, it'd be Lionel Messi. Bring Leo home. Not that we're his home or anything, but just sounds good, doesn't it? Foden had a chance there, just wide. BRB, Haaland, then Messi. Chance there, by the way, came from them losing the ball, Foden picking up in the middle, and his left foot, and he just kind of edges wide. Eric Garcia's down. 0 complaints if he's injured. Other than the fact we might lose out on some money in January. But if he's off the pitch, do not care. To be honest. John Stone's warming up. You will see. Messi's rumoured to go to PSG. He is. He's also rumoured to come to City. I think he'd more like to come to City because we've got Pep, money, and Aguero. You think Marseille win 1-0? Fair enough. Porto aren't that bad. It's just the other 2. Porto aren't great though, are they? To be honest. Zakaria, who's supposed to be the solution to all our problems, is on the bench against Madrid. Yeah, who knows? I think we could sign Zakaria. I'm going to be making a video on Zakaria actually soon. I want to go into depth back because a lot of people obviously don't know that much about him. So I'm trying to do as much research as possible, make sure I can get a proper sort of good knowledgeable report on him so you guys know a bit more about what type of player he is. That'll probably be coming out in the next 2 weeks or so, just before the new transfer window starts. Hope Garcia gets his leg broke. I don't, because we might be able to get 10 million for him this summer. What are the scores on the doors right now? Still no goals other than the Porto goal and the Real Madrid goal. Eric Garcia has come off. Hopefully, that's the last time he will ever feature for Manchester City Football Club. Hopefully, he is done now. John Stones comes on. Stonesy lad, do not get yourself injured. I swear down, you did not do all this work to be fit for the derby to go and get injured against Marseille in a pointless friendly game. Why does everyone hate Garcia? The same reason you hope he gets his leg broke, to be honest, AOD. It's because he doesn't want to play for Man City. And if you don't want to play, I don't want you to play. I don't have a problem. It's fair enough he wants to go to Barcelona, but I don't want him in this team because he's not even that good. Like, at least when Sané wanted to leave, I'd have played him because he was still a good footballer and he would have added to the team. Garcia doesn't even add to the team. Wait, I don't think Stone's on the pitch. I think we're playing with 10 men for the time being. At least it looks like that. Going to 4-4-1 at the moment. Do you think we should just convert Ferran into a striker because he shows great potential rather than spend money on another position? No, because as good as he is, he's better on the wing. Also, we signed Ferran as replacement for Sané, so we would need another winger if we convert him to a striker. So I don't think there's a need to do that. I would keep him as a winger and get a proper striker in. I think Ferran's an alright striker, but I think he's a better winger. And I don't think he's as good of a striker as we need. Good football, that from Ake. Oh, he's done well to keep on to that. He's lost it in the end. There you go. It took him a while there to fully win it, but he has won it now. Foden goes long and goes back to their defence. Please talk slow. Sorry, I will start talking slower. No, Laporte and Diaz should play. I know, yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that. But with Pep coming out and saying that he thinks players play in the team if they're in form, Stones is in form, so therefore, by what Pep's saying, he deserves to play. Hello, Zach. Welcome to the stream. Currently, City are massively on top in the last game of the group stages against Marseille. Stones coming on now. We are back to 11 men. Aguero's still in his prime. It's just injuries. Aguero's past his prime. We've seen the best of Aguero now. He's not the same level he once was. It's sad, but it is what it is. Still 4 subs to make. In a dream world, it's unlikely. But those subs are Nemecha, Doyle, Palmer and Bernabé. Sadly, that's quite unrealistic. If you want to see the shirt, this shirt, ball into the middle, through Fernandinho's legs. They've got more into the game in the last sort of 5 minutes or so. Not many chances to really talk about, especially on the City front. City goal kick. Anyway, Phil Foden. That's definitely at Foden's hand. It's not been given. And they're pressed forward now anyway. Pai has got to be offside. He scored. Yeah, I was going to say, it looked pretty clearly offside. Nice finish from Payet. I don't know if that was his first goal at the Etihad before. I don't know if he scored there for West Ham. What are we saying? Is he offside or is he not? Yeah, he's comfortably offside. The players did literally stop there. They knew it was offside. Horror game for Ajax. What's going out the group? Yeah, very strange. It's Man City 1999 away shirt. You rate Stones, he's in his prime minute. I've rated Stones for a long, long time. It's just injuries for his problem. If he stays fit, he's a world-class centre-back, and I've said that for years. Really nice finish from Payet, though. Shame our finishing's not that good, to be honest. Eric Laporte goes into Nathan Ake. That's dreadful from Phil Foden. You're a United fan, you wouldn't mind the loss on the weekend. Is this because of Ole? I can't think of any other reason other than you want Ole out. Hello, Majuni. If City lose and Porto win, then City finish second. No, we don't because of head-to-head. We're guaranteed top of the group. There's no way we can't come to the group because of head-to-head. It's not done on goal difference, it's done on head-to-head. So yeah, City literally do have nothing to play for tonight. It's game done. Congratulations, 10,000 followers. Thank you. We're aiming for 20,000 by the end of 2021. I know we can do it. But yeah, my guess is, Zach, is it because you want Ole gone? Because I can't think of another reason why I'd want to lose Derby Day, to be honest. Hopefully you'll be joining us for the Derby Day live stream. It's going to be a massive one. Biggest one of the season, in my opinion. Derby Day is always a good day. Winning at the Swamp is a great, great feeling. We didn't win there last year in the league. Won there in the Cup. But in the league, we have been very good in recent years. Payet's gone for goal from the halfway line, but Stefan easily collected. Because you hate Ole. I want Ole to stay just because I'm a City fan and he's a crap manager. But yeah, I can understand why. I don't think I'd ever want my team to lose, especially Derby Day. I think it's better off for you to lose different games than Derby. Like, I don't know, you're 2 points off top spot if you win your game in hand, which you will do because it's against Burnley. Is it really a swamp? It is. It really is. Have you been, I don't know if you've been or not. That's not even a dig or anything. But like, the place is falling down. Like, you badly need maintenance work on that place. Yeah, not a pleasant place to go. Used to be the theatre of dreams. And it is no longer. 30 people in the stream. Everyone leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're going for 50 likes as per usual. So if you haven't already, it takes 2 seconds. Press that like button. It'd be much appreciated. Helps people find the stream. Jim says 2-0 Royale. And Jim is always right when he says he never normally lies about goals. He is right. Another Benzema goal. Looks pretty guaranteed in my opinion to send Real Madrid into the last 16. It would have been a massive shock if Real Madrid failed to qualify for the Champions League. It would be seriously impressive for them to not do it. Mars drags a shot just wide. 33 minutes on the clock. It is still 0-0 here at the Etihad. Etihad, you are a funny guy. You've met Cancelo. Cancelo's one of the only ones I haven't met. I haven't met in the City squad. Cancelo, Rodri. I haven't met any of the new guys pretty much. Since Rodri last year joined, Cancelo joined last year. And then all the ones that joined this year, I've not met any of them either. The Theatre of Nightmares, yeah. You can't disrespect Old Trafford like that. I think your fans disrespect Old Trafford like that, to be honest. The Glaze, blame on the Glazers, to be honest. I think, yeah, a lot of United fans do, to be fair, criticise how badly ran it is. It is worn down very much. Whereas when you go to the Etihad, it all looks quite modern. It's all frequently painted. It's frequently kept up to date. Although I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't mind going to Etihad. It has been. One sec, I've actually got. A quick eat. Get something up. It's been a long time since I've been to the Etihad. 280 days since I've watched Manchester City play football, which I have on a very long tally. Keeping up to date. 280 days that is. Since Manchester City. Since I last went to a Manchester City game. And I'm missing it, I'm not going to lie. Probably not going to be going again for another couple of months. Because tickets will only go on sale to people from Greater Manchester. Let's be honest, if you're a United fan, I don't think you'd say that. I get it. Although there are a lot of United fans, like Adam McCullough, he says it's badly run. The Glazers have let the place get worn down. It isn't a pleasant place. It does look very... a couple decades old, to be honest. The Glazers aren't football fans, no. The Glazers are brilliant football owners. They've managed to destroy one of the world's biggest football clubs. Things you love to see. 30 people in the stream. As I keep saying, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. We're on 10,106 subscribers, trying to get 10,115 by the end of today. Quality control that from Laporte. Stones here. Stones Laporte, we obviously have seen in the past what a brilliant partnership that has been. This is what Stones offers that no other centre-back offers. He drives forward with the ball and his progression on the ball is genuinely incredible. It does genuinely make a difference. He can carry the ball and move it so much further forward and none of our other centre-backs do that. It is something that goes unmissed. You live far from Manchester, so I don't know what it's like. Fair enough. Look at the aggression from Ferner. We need more of this from Rodri, yeah. The thing is, Ferner wasn't as good as Ferner is, or was, straight away was. It took him a few years. Rodri does lack a bit of pace. That's one of the reasons we're looking at Zakaria. The Etihad should get more respect to the big games. The atmosphere is cracking it is. The Etihad has been rocking on a few occasions. I wish we'd been able to go to that Real Madrid game, to be honest, last year, because the atmosphere of that game would have been electric. Honestly, it would have been amazing. And Liverpool at home last year. I guess this year as well, to be honest. Bernardo. Walker, that's poor. Walker's not started too great, to be honest. Not doing himself any favours if he wants to start the massive game on Saturday. And I'm sure everyone is desperate to start the game, because who wouldn't want to start the Manchester derby? Back to the Marseille centre-backs, the ball goes. Tovan. Okay, Goodman's got the ball. Laporte Stones. What time is it in your place? For you, it's 2:08 a.m. in India. Genuinely bluffing. Respect to you for staying up and watching the stream. It is 8:38 here in England. So yeah, it's alright time here. But 2:38, I respect the people that stay up and watch these games. Why is it called the Etihad? Because Etihad Airways sponsor us. The proper name of the stadium is either Eastlands or the City of Manchester Stadium. That's what it was called until, I think it was 2012 we changed the name. A lot of good games on this weekend. I'll quickly get it up. Here we are. Leeds West Ham is going to be an all game on Friday. That could actually be a decent game. Two sides that in theory aren't that good, but are actually very good sides. Wolves Villa, that's a bit of a Midlands derby. Newcastle West Brom, that'll be an enough game. City United, obviously, big game. Everton Chelsea, another big game. Southampton Sheffield United, that'll be pretty boring. Palace Tottenham, I imagine Tottenham will breeze that one fairly comfortably. One set, they've got the ball forward here. Tovan, okay, they lose the ball. And then Fulham Liverpool will breeze that. Leicester Brighton, that could be a good one. Brighton are a good side. Not many points, but they are a good side. City got a frick on the halfway line here. There's midfield that takes the yellow card. Arsenal Burnley. Arsenal have really not been scoring goals. If they lose that game, Arteta's in serious trouble. But yeah, a lot of decent games this weekend to look forward to. Atletico Madrid 1-0 up. I don't know what that means for their group. Can they get top of the group? No. So if Salzburg win, actually, they can knock Atletico out. Which should benefit us because Atletico are second in their group, meaning we could get them on Monday. Something we big time want to avoid. But if they win 1-0, it's highly unlikely that Salzburg will come back in that one. What happens when Etihad stop sponsors? What will the name be? It will go back to Eastlands, or another company will buy the name out. So yeah, it just depends. It'll be Eastlands, or it'll be someone will pay for it. I imagine someone will pay for the name, to be honest. But Etihad will carry on for quite a while. Well, I'm not reading your questions because you're not answering anything. You just put my name. Have you done my Premier League fantasy Yeah, one sec. Let's have a look at my team. I'll quickly go for my team for those of you interested. I do need to change, actually. How did I do last week? I didn't have a great week last week. 64 points. That's alright. Not much higher than the average. So got Lloris in goal. Semedo, Kilman, Walker, Peters, Chilwell. I need to take Foden out. I'll put Jota in, actually. There you go. Son, Fernandez, Calvert-Lewin, Kane, Vardy. It's a very, very solid team. What odd the clock Brighton? Not a clue what that means, mate. Really sorry. The Etihad owner owns City. Yes, he does. Sheikh Mansour. Wait, is Sheikh Mansour the owner of Etihad? I think he is. I think that's where it all comes from. Chance here for them. Super John Stones, man. What a player. Honestly, Pep, you better start him on Saturday because he deserves it. That is an excellent block. Honestly, he gets across his man. That is seriously quality stuff. If that's Virgil van Dijk, he gets praised heavily for that. John Stones is in the form of it. 17-18 form, this is. What a player John Stones have been at the moment. Brilliant stuff to watch. Honestly, and there's nothing I want more than John Stones to succeed at Manchester City Football Club. They've got the ball forward here again, though. Ball in the box. Laporte misses it. Absolutely spooned by them. Laporte nods it away. Shot just wide from them. Do you think Pogba's an option for us? Absolutely not. 34 people in the stream, by the way. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Not sure if it's Pep system. Absolutely not. He's very similar to Yaya, and Pep didn't like Yaya. I think Pogba, if you played him as a 10, just behind the striker, and you said don't defend, I think he'd be a very good player. You don't get to do that in Pep team. So no, Pogba's not an option. 90 million for him. He's not proven himself in 5 years. No, not happening. Do I play Dream 11 Fantasy? If you're on about FPL, yes, I do fantasy football. Stefan, that is an absolute howler. But yeah, no, Pogba's not an option for Man City. He will never play for Man City. There was a time when it was something we all dreamed of, but just not anymore. Is that a Stefan save? It's a good save from Stefan, that. Gay gets in behind, but dealt with. Come on, City, wake up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Julia says no to Pogba. I 100% agree with you there, Julia. We do need to wake up, Sean. You are right. I mean, the problem is it just doesn't really matter. Like, it's just a chill game. It's more entertaining than Porto, and that's all that really matters to me. Now, Etienne is owned by the royal family at Al Nahyan, but he's not the owner. Is Shayman still not part of the royal family, though? You're probably right. I'm not going to lie. I don't claim to know that much about it all. Fernandinho nods it away. They're offside. City looked to break then. Wanted to get advantage. Wasn't given, though. 5-1 says Anderson pattern. That's slightly unlikely. What are the Champions League scores? I haven't been updated about any of them from you guys yet. So yeah, no more changes. Still just Atleti winning, Real Madrid winning and Porto winning. Right now, the 1 point is enough for Marseille. Don't know if they know that yet or not. Hello, Hussein. I don't know what you're saying. 3-0 Real. They are through then. That is deal done for them. Mönchengladbach could be kicking themselves for bottling that game against Madrid earlier on. Because if obviously they're going to lose now, Shakhtar just need to score a goal and they go through. Cheers, Sean. Appreciate it. From a United fan, Pogba has been really inconsistent. Great in 16-17 and 18-19 seasons, but average in the other ones. Ironically, his best performance by a mile was 3-2 concede. I agree. It's a shame that was his best moment. That was a dreadful day. And even though I didn't think he was that good in that game, he obviously deserves the praise for it, though, because he changed the game for them. Second half, he was brilliant. First half, he went missing, though. But yeah, that's one with Pogba. You don't know what Pogba you're getting. Pogba on his day is world class. But we haven't seen him on his day nearly enough. For £90 million, you want a world-class player. You know, as the 38 games of the season, they're going to be fit for 35 and they're going to be world-class in 30 of them. And Pogba doesn't offer you that. Who do you think our next sign will be? Lionel Messi. You heard it here first. Lionel Messi to Man City will happen. John Stones, 44 minutes, 44 seconds on the clock. 0-0 here at the Etihad. Who do you think Alex looked like Dybala? I think someone said that before. I don't know if it was you or not, though. I don't see it personally, but live stream, live Sportec. Yeah, guys, if you want a live stream, Sportec is a good one. Pork gets back to the keeper. 2 minutes of injury time here. Yeah, he is a high-level shake from the Royal Family, but he's not the owner. The family owns Etienne. Oh, okay. Alex, what's Hussein? I don't really understand what you're saying there, ED, so I can't answer anything he's saying. Throwing to Marseille. Am I drunk? No, I'm not. How many subscribers? 10,107. Decent stuff. Steve Mandanda. Take a goal kick here. 1 minute left this half. This half is pretty much over as far as I'm concerned. Not really much more to go on from here. Gundogan once again sweeps up. His sweeping up abilities have been very good recently. Zach Steffen goes short to Eric Laporte. Laporte. Ilkay Gundogan. Fernandinho. Werner. Gundogan, come on. I'm never drunk. No, never drunk for the live streams. Torres, Stones. Oh, brings it forward. That's lovely from John Stones. Midfield ability John Stones has. We saw it in 18-19 against Watford in the cup where he went there. The ball goes to Red Mahrez. Mahrez. Gotta give it. Gotta give it. Give it a second earlier. Phil Foden tries to keep it alive. Ball saved by Mandanda. Mahrez should have played it earlier. Foden's not happy, and rightly so. That is half time though. We'll quickly switch the screen to... I just realised it said second half the whole time, guys. Sorry about that. We'll change... countdown to kickoff is 15 minutes until kickoff. Anyway, what are your thoughts on that half? Who is your man of the match so far? How do you mute users' comments? I don't want to listen to Hussein. I don't know how you do it. How you do? Just ignore his comments if you want to. But anyway, we're at half time. City 0, Marseille 0. It's been very, very comfortable stuff for Manchester City so far. They've had a goal disallowed due to being offside. It's quite clearly offside. There wasn't even really a debate. Anyway. It's just very comfortable, the whole thing. Anyway, 29 people in the stream. Everyone, leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Manchester City 0, Marseille 0. Leave your... What would you give that half out of 10? Leave it in the chat. Who's your man of the match from that half as well? And just ask any questions you want me to answer, to be honest. Because there's not really much to talk about. Second Champions League match in a row where it's just been quite a dull game. Well, the game's going on. It's alright. Half times are always long though, aren't they? City have had 65% of the ball so far. 4 shots to Marseille. 6. That's quite surprising, to be honest. We've had nearly, well, just over double the successful passes and a 9% pass accuracy to their 76. So as you can see by the stats, City very, very easily on top here. It's not really that close, in all honesty. Hussein says Mahrez is his man of the match. It's debatable. I don't think Mahrez has done much. I'd say, I think Ake's been pretty solid. I think Foden's been pretty solid. I think Gundogan's been pretty solid. A lot of average performances. No one's played badly, but no one's really shone, have they? Jim, did you not say Madrid were 3-0 up? I think it's only 2-0 still. Or do I just imagine you saying 3-0? I feel like you did say it, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, not really many goals at all. At the moment, Bayern 0, Lokomotiv Moscow 0, Real Madrid 2, Mönchengladbach 0, Salzburg 0, Atletico Madrid 1, Man City 0, Marseille 0, Inter Milan 0, Shakhtar Donetsk 0, Olympiacos 0, Porto 1. For those wondering as well, by the way, if Shakhtar win today, they go top of the group. Wait, so it's actually impossible now for us to get Shakhtar in the next round, which is a bit of a shame. For those of you who missed the Shakhtar games. Why I spent on select academy players in the starting lineup goes to degrades. It's not happy about that. Fair enough. Very not happy about that, you. But I'm disappointed too. I'd like him to do it, but he's been making a big thing recently. If you've got to deserve your spot in the team, I think he wants to keep everyone fresh on their toes, give everyone the opportunity to play for a place in the starting 11. So, is what it is. I hope all 4 of the academy players on the bench do come on in the second half. How many siblings I got? I got 2. Torres or Foden? Really does depend on what you're asking there, to be honest. Like what you're saying, who's been better today? Who's better? Who do I prefer to be at City? I love them both. I've got to say Foden though, just because he's a Stockport boy. He's a City fan. I feel like he's always got that on any player in the team, really, hasn't he? So I'd have to say the main man, Phil Foden. But it does depend on what you're saying, really, Aiden, to be honest. Said about partnership for Saturday, yours is Stones and Diaz. Charlie, I've got to agree with you. Like, Laporte is brilliant, but if I'm honest, Ake is like playing well again today in his first game back, and he just doesn't even get a look in. Like, it says a lot about the quality of our defence these days compared to last year is mind-boggling, honestly. But I'd probably say Stones and Diaz. I think Diaz is obviously going to start, and Stones is in good form. I feel like he deserves to start, but I don't know. It's just like it's hard to say you're going to drop Laporte, and it's hard to say Ake doesn't even get in the conversation. Maybe Ake starts at left back for all we know. He's a good defender. He's a better defender than any left back we've got. Maybe Pep looks at that as an option. I really don't know. There's so many different ways we could line up. I just don't even know what to think. Who will we get for round of 16? Actually, that's a good shout for something to look at now. If we quickly have a look at the Champions League groups, we'll look for everyone who is second. I'm going to have to quickly move myself over a little bit so that I can show you guys the groups. Quickly minimise that. We don't need to see the points. We'll just look at the groups, to be honest. And I've just realised I didn't even need to get rid of myself there, to be honest. Oh god, I'm not going to be able to get that central anymore. Sorry about this, guys. There we go. Oh, I've gone on the wrong thing. I'm an idiot. I need to reset the timer, guys. Sorry about that. It's, what, 7 minutes to go. Anyway, pre-match. Sorry about this, guys. I'm having an absolute howler here. Anyway, we'll go through the people Manchester City can face in the next round of the Champions League now. Delete that. There we go. Pre-match. Bang. So, as we go through, we can only face teams at second, and we can't face English teams. Not that I think that matters. One second, let's quickly go through the chat again. Imagine we saying this last time, yeah, we would have been certain Laporte. Had time to change. I know, we missed Laporte last year. Now we might not even start the derby when fit. Messi and City long. Centre back for Saturday, Walker, Ake, Laporte, Mendy. That would be a very, very strange defence. You literally, it's mad that we're going to Saturday. Oh, I just realised I didn't mean to show you that. But it's mad that we could go into Saturday and you could get a whole defence wrong. Anyway, looking at people we can get. So we can get Atletico Madrid. They're probably the ones you don't want to face at all costs. You could face Mönchengladbach. You wouldn't really argue with that. I'd take that. That should be going through. We could get Atlanta. You want to avoid them, really. Sevilla, okay. You kind of want to avoid them. Lazio, you'd take them. Again, they're not easy. Teams I'm saying you want to avoid. You don't really want to avoid them. You want them, but they're not easy. The easiest team you can get, I think, is Mönchengladbach. But Sevilla, Lazio. You don't want Barcelona. You wouldn't mind Leipzig. Just look, by the way, guys, here. Third place. Haha. Imagine. Thursday nights could never be my club. Could never be my club. Anyway, do that. Anyway, back to the chat. But in terms of who I want from that, so I didn't actually mention who I wanted. I would quite like Mönchengladbach, probably. Assuming all the groups stay the same. Let's quickly go through. Have I missed anything else? Aren't we guaranteed for it? Yeah, we're guaranteed top of the group regardless. Wait, have I still got... I need to do that. My bad. We are guaranteed through. We're guaranteed top of the group. So, no worries with that. Messi to Besiktas in the summer. Something tells me that might not happen. It'll be a Manchester City player or a PSG player in the summer. You saw your 18-90 Premier League final day, 4-1 versus Brighton. Yeah, I was buzzing in that because we won the league. What a day that was. Kick-off is about 4 minutes away, by the way, guys. Cheers for that, Sean. Appreciate it. What would you rather... What would your teams be for Saturday? I'll go for that in a second, actually. Wait, yeah, I'll go for that now. My team... Wait. God, my team for Saturday. I'd go Edison in goal. Walker at right back. Ake at left back. Stones and Diaz. No Laporte in the side. Shock. Maybe Laporte at left back. You never know, to be honest, do you? I'd go Gundogan, Rodri, De Bruyne, Sterling, Foden, Jesus. That would be my team. There would be no Mahrez. There would be no Torres. Did I say Torres? I think I said Torres. No, I didn't say Torres. I said Foden. I'd have Sterling on the right and Foden on the left because I think Wan-Bissaka's back pocketed. Although he had a shocker on last night, Wan-Bissaka normally pockets Sterling. And Sterling will be more effective on the right against Luke Shaw or Telles, to be honest. Aren't Marseille the only French club to win the UCL? I think they are. I think that's correct. Because PSG have never won it, so I think so. Who do you think is underperforming this season for City? Bernardo Silva. On his day, I think he's as good as De Bruyne. But he's not been on his day in 2 years, so... I guess take on that what you will. But if we can get him back to 18-19, I think we win the Premier League. I do honestly think it's that simple. Anyway, 2 minutes to go until next half kicks off. You doubt Foden will start. I highly doubt it too. It will be Mahrez or Torres ahead of Foden, but I just want Foden to start. But leave in the chat, who do you start as your front three for Saturday? Would you start Foden, Torres, Mahrez, Sterling, Jesus, Aguero? He's on the bench today, so he might be fit. I doubt fully fit though, so probably a big risk to play Aguero. Hence why I don't think he will play. But there are people that will want him to play, so just leave that in the chat down below. I just want the second half to kick off, to be honest. It's like a minute to go until it does kick off. We've got 21 people in the stream. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're on 36 likes. Let's get that up to 45 before half time. Son scored a scream against Spurs. Even against Arsenal, because he plays for Spurs, so I highly doubt he scored a scream against them. Do you think we need to sign Haaland? We do. He's the best striker in world football. If he's a Manchester City player, we win the Premier League next year. Charlie's team, do I think we will sign it? Oh no, do I think we need to sign him? Yeah, I do think we need to sign him. Do I think we will sign him though? No. Ronan would start Sterling, Foden, Jesus. He agrees with me. Charlie's gone for his full team. He said Edison, obviously. Walker, pretty likely. Diaz Stones seems to be the favourite partnership at the moment. Mendy, up for debate whether you'd have Cancelo, Ake, Laporte playing there ahead of him. Who knows? He's going Rodri Gundogan. A lot of people criticise Rodri Gundogan, but I think it's suited to this game. I think they've got a lot better recently together. Gundogan's sort of sweeping up more, which is helping a lot. And I think against the better teams, I think having a double pivot will help. And it may prevent United from counter-attacking as much, which is obviously what they're going to look to do on Saturday. De Bruyne, he's a guarantee. And you've gone Sterling, Jesus, Mahrez. So instead of Foden, you've gone Mahrez. So you're playing Sterling on the left, Mahrez on the right, Jesus through the middle. Fair enough. That very well could be the team. I think in terms of my team, your difference is you've started Mendy and you've started Mahrez. Son scored a scream against Arsenal. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. It was a good goal. A very good goal. Spurs' finishing look can't continue forever though, surely. Anyway, the player should be coming out any minute now. It's 9 o'clock here in the UK. Really good header that from Benzema. They're just showing it now. That first goal was excellent. Anyway. Might even see surprise Aguero. That I'd be shocked. Especially if he doesn't feature today. He's got no chance of starting that one. Pep wouldn't start a half-fit Aguero. Jesus, Sterling, Foden. You agree with me then, Sean? But I'd be shocked if we see Aguero start getting the derby. I don't know. I can't see Aguero getting one of the games together this 2020. It's been a rough year for him. Sterling could be coming on in the second half. That could be the most pointless substitution of all time. Why do you not give Sterling rest? Just makes no sense. Let's go here talking about the Portal Stones. We've had a few I think everyone said Stones so far, which is not something I thought I'd be saying at the start of the season, to be honest. Stones start the derby over Laporte due to choice. Anyway, I can't get my head around Sterling coming on when you've got the academy lads on the bench. We don't need to win today. It's genuinely irrelevant. Who do I think won the Champions League this year? It'll be Liverpool or Bayern Munich, I imagine. Would you take Vardy at City? No, I wouldn't. Aguero won't be at his best. No, Aguero's not ever going to be back at his best. Would you want to see Man City versus Atletico in the round of 16? Chris, I can't think of anything worse than seeing Man City versus Atletico in the round of 16. We saw them against Liverpool. They're just difficult to break down. I think they'd beat us, so I want to avoid them at all costs. I'd love them to get Liverpool or Chelsea. Why wouldn't I? I just don't think he's a very City player. I don't think he's got the capabilities to play for Manchester City. He's good at running behind. He's good for Leicester, but no. I'm not having a 33-year-old Jamie Vardy at Man City. Jesus is a great backup, he is. Be interesting to see now Aguero sort of fades backwards. If we see Jesus come in as the new number one, I doubt it. I imagine we'll sign a new striker. But I'd like Jesus to kind of to have a 1-1 rather than a clear 1-2. I think Jesus won't accept being a number 2. So I imagine the next person that comes in won't be a guaranteed starter. I think Jesus will give them a run for their money. And the players are coming out of the tunnel now, for those interested. It's been a very, very long half time now. That's more than 15 minutes it normally takes. Anyway, we'll quickly get the game timer ready. 45. Full time. We are ready to switch to the game screen. Are we going to have a second 0-0 in the Champions League in a row? That's just... I can't be bothered for that. Sterling's come off for Gundogan. Baffling. The only plus to that as a guess, Gundogan coming off is good. I imagine he will start against United after his good performance. Aguero's played too much video games. He's not. It's not a difference at all. The reason he's playing games is because he's injured. It's nothing to do with why his form's so bad. The players will play loads of video games at home. They've got loads of spare time. That's not an issue. If let's go play Liverpool, Adrian will let in loads. Adrian won't play. He's not even their second choice anymore. Raheem Sterling's on. Yes, Sterling is now on for Gundogan. Keeping Gundogan fit then. Keeping Sterling ticking over. I would have liked to see Tommy Doyle come on for Gundogan, but Pep clearly sees otherwise. The Aguero situation is sad, it is. This may be his last year for all we know. Or he might sign a new deal and we might have Messi to join him next year. That would be equally exciting, to be honest. Where are the rest of the Marseille players? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Why are they taking so long to come out? The first half ended a long, long time ago. The other games are 5 minutes into their half. What's going on? Why are they so late to come out? I do not understand. I imagine they get fined for that because they are significantly late. There's Villas-Boas, ex-Chelsea, ex-Tottenham manager. Managed them in the year they won the Champions League. He was not there to win in the Champions League though. What shirt I'm wearing? Man City 1999 away shirt we wore against Gillingham. The Liverpool backup goalies from your country, yeah, Kelleher. Messi will get injuries too much if we sign him. No, we won't. Messi still plays loads a season. Messi's still the best player in the world. Should be in Ireland's number one. I don't know who Ireland's number one is, but I imagine so. If he's Liverpool's second choice, he's probably good enough to start for Ireland. Anyway, we're underway. Quickly switch to that screen. There we go. Man City versus Marseille. It's currently 0-0. Right now, for us, this game, full stop, is irrelevant to Manchester City. However, Marseille need to bet at Olympiacos' result, who are currently losing 1-0. So that means that a draw for Marseille right now would send them into the Europa League. They'll be fighting not to concede tonight. City haven't not scored at home since, I want to say, when we played Wolves at home last year. That was a bit over a year ago. Foden's come central now, by the way, guys, for those interested. And Sterling's on that left-hand side that Foden originally was in. So Foden's in that David Silva role now, as opposed to his wider role that he's been playing, really, this season. Morris cuts inside, goes to the edge. Fernandinho. Ball switched to Sterling. Sterling miles offside, though. Liverpool made a mistake on his top. A spelling mistake, yeah, I saw that. 37 nice. Let's try and push that like up to 40. I'll take it. Fernandinho, Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden. That is a decent little midfield trio, though. A lot of energy. Especially with that Foden and Bernardo Silva. They're probably, I would say, our most energetic players. De Bruyne is now warming up. That's just unnecessary, Pep. Honestly, we've got a massive game on Saturday. Give the kids a run out. Randolph was number one choice. Oh, okay. You see Spurs versus Man City in the quarterfinals at 18-19? I did a vlog of it. It was not a good last 30 seconds. Over 90 minutes, it was very fun, though. Pep's not happy about something. I don't know what. Foden to Sterling. Sterling gives it up. That is brilliant stuff from Fernandinho. Him in his prime. We're going to miss him so much when he's gone. Looks like this will be his last ever year in the Champions League. Go on. Mahrez. Torres. Yes. Come on. 1-0. Ferran Torres gets another goal for Manchester City. 1-0 to Man City. 47 minutes in. Manchester City take the lead. Get in there. Another Ferran Torres Champions League goal. He is our top Champions League scorer this year, I do believe. Pretty relevant game, but always good when City win. Mahrez driving inside caused the issues. Looks onside, I think. But Mahrez cuts inside, and it can't be offside because it's a tackle that sends him in. He's onside anyway. And a lovely tight little finish from Ferran Torres, and he gets another goal. Nice finish from Ferran Torres, however, and City now 1-0 up. Marseille now need a goal, otherwise they'll be crashing out of Europe, full stop. City 1-0, Ferran Torres the goal scorer. Who's been the best player in the game so far? I would say Gundogan had a very good first half. I think that's why he came off. But everyone's been okay. No one's really stood out, though, on the whole. Anyway. There we go. 1-0. Good to see. We're not going to be going another game without a goal, which is the important thing. Sterling's not from England, you know. He's from Jamaica, I know, but... Walker. Once again, we're starting the half with energy. We start the first half as well with energy. Walker, you know he's about to blitz him for pace. They didn't quite commit in time, so he's not into blitzing for pace. Get in, says Jim. 26 people in the stream. Everyone leave a like, subscribe. Manchester City have taken the lead 1-0 versus Marseille in an irrelevant Champions League tie. It's not irrelevant for them, though. They look to qualify for the Europa League. They need at least a draw today. They need to better Olympiacos' result, but a loss and they're guaranteed to get knocked out. Anyway. Anyway, quickly put that in. There we go. Has Morris been good? Morris has been okay, Zakaria. He's not done much. He's just... I don't know if it's his assist or one of Marseille's players, but he's created the goal for Torres there, to be fair to him. So, I mean, yeah, he's created a goal, but he's not done much. He's just blocked a good shot that from Marseille. Dimitri Payet puts the ball in the box. Side netting and it's wide. If we signed Haaland in January, do you think we could win the Champions League? 100% I do. I don't know why he plays for England. He has no relation to England. He lives in England, doesn't he? He's lived in England for years. That's why he plays for him. He grew up in England. He grew up in right by Wembley. How many people got in the stream? 23. Let's get that like up, guys. We're on 39. Let's get it up to 43. A pretty random number, I know, but let's just get it done. Sterling. Sterling wants a free kick. It's not given. It was never a free kick, in all honesty. Ferran Torres is now Man City's joint leading goal scorer this season with 6 goals at level with Raheem Sterling. Didn't realize Sterling had that many. It feels like he's had quite a quiet season, in all honesty, but fair enough. There you go. Laporte deals with that. Stefan picks it up. Dives on the floor. Very unnecessarily, but I don't mind. He can do what he wants to do. Anyway. Walker has the ball here. Hoofs it long. And it goes over everyone. All the way back to their keeper, Steve Mandanda. Good goal that from City there on the whole. Steve Mandanda clips it forwards. Sakai wins the header, beats Foden to it. Sanson goes backwards to their centre back. Wide one more time. Now wide with Nagatomo. Back to the centre back. City keeping them there. You've heard Otamendi's been crap for Benfica too. He has. He's been dreadful for Benfica. So the Benfica fans seem to say. Lots and lots of mistakes. As we kind of expected, he's not a good footballer. He's alright. He's just... He can't play a highlight. He's not a very good defender. He's not very good on the ball either. He's just... Yeah, he's not a top level defender. He's an average defender at best. Good challenge from Ake. He's had another very good game. I don't think Ake's had a bad game for Man City yet. But his injury has slightly put him down the pecking order, and as a result, he's come back and he's found himself as our 4th choice centre-back, which is brutal, considering how good he's been. Mahrez on the right-hand side here. Walker charging forwards. Mahrez can't quite find Walker to charge and run forward, though. Bernardo Silva sweeps up and gives it into John Stones. Laporte. Sterling. Ake. Stones. Bernardo. Kyle Walker. Mahrez. It's a really, really poor switch ball from Mahrez that. Completely lost track of the ball. Sterling is on their player instantly though. They're fantastic. Hello Briscoe. Welcome to the stream. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Manchester City currently leading 1-0 at home to Marseille. We've already topped the group. The only thing riding on this game right now is Marseille's hope of securing Europa League qualification over Olympiacos. Olympiacos currently losing 1-0 to Porto, meaning that for them, we've got a chance. Bernardo Silva looks to put it in the box. Mahrez sweeps up. And they're clear. But right now, Olympiacos losing 1-0 to Porto, which means that a draw would be enough to see Marseille enter the Europa League in the new year. But they're losing, so right now it will be Olympiacos that reach the Europa League of this year's champion. The Europa League of this year's Europa League, I guess. Could dispossess that. It's very, very good this second half. Winning the ball back early, sort of on the halfway line and breaking with pace. Him and Garcia had to go. Hopefully Garcia goes in January, and when Garcia leaves, we'll have a good defence unit, yeah. Got a very, very good defence at the moment. City's attackers have been a little bit poor this season. We have on the whole, other than that game against Burnley. Allez Marseille says, Briscoe. Throw in to Marseille. Ferran Torres has only failed to score against Porto in the Champions League this year. Very, very impressive from him that. Wait, what's the other game he didn't play? He didn't play in Olympiacos away, by the looks of it. Sterling. Goes backwards to Fernandinho. What a player Fernandinho is. Give and go between Morris and Foden, and Morris didn't quite turn on fast enough. But Bernardo probably should have run after it anyway. Great stream. Cheers, Connor. What's everyone's score predictions? I'm going to say now we're going to win 2-1. I'm going to change my original 1-1. I'd like to think there'll be a few more goals left. City throwing here after the ball goes out of play. Sort of around the halfway line. Only Raul has more Champions League goals for turning 21 than Ferran Torres. What a star boy we have on our hands here. He's level on 6 goals with Cesc Fabregas. Would not surprise me if he gets 8 before turning 21. When's his birthday? Ferran Torres, 29th of February. Maybe not. He needs another goal tonight and a goal in the first leg of the Champions League. I'll do it. Keep up the good work. Cheers, Belmeki. Anyway, ball here with the Marseille defenders. 2-0 City. No, it is not. It is 1-0 City at the moment. Mandanda puts the ball forwards into Kamara. Good pressing from Torres that. Anyway, the ball still gets forward with Marseille. They're getting behind. Ake and Laporte are going to deal with this. And they deal with it fine. Stones is the one who clears it away for a Marseille throw-in. The City defence looked very, very comfortable tonight. Good communication between the lot of them. No mistakes. Anyway, Gabby got the goal in the second half. Not much more really to look for now. I imagine the game won't see too many more goals. It'd be nice to see a few more goals though. Oh, Stone's a little bit ropey. Foden deals with it anyway, so it's fine. Foden goes wide to Ake. As I keep saying, he's very unlucky to be 4th on the pecking order for the centre-backs. Sterling, that's a lovely turn. And a lovely ball in behind to Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Ball goes back. Morris. Foden. Side of the foot. Should have put his laces through that. That should really be a goal. Phil Foden knows it as well. Prefer Man United to Man City. Fair enough, that's what you think. I mean, make sure you're here on Derby Day. Saturday, 5:15, we'll be going live for the big one. Good stuff that from Laporte. Playing forwards, loses it though. John Stones is recovering his form and looks like he could become a good centre-back again. I hope so. I hope you're right. On his day, he's a very, very good centre-back. So it'd be nice to see. Because like I said, I keep saying it. If he turns good, we've got 4 very, very good centre-backs. Because Ake is a very good player. Stones can be a good player. And we know Laporte and Diaz are world-class. Bernardo probably offside, to be honest. Phil Foden shoots straight at the keeper. 2 good chances for Foden in the last 2 minutes, and he probably should have a goal. Right, the stream just crashed for you, no joke. Let me have a look if it's just you. No, the stream's still okay, it's just your Wi-Fi. Second half, I'd say we've started very well. Although we started the first half very well, it just sort of dropped off towards the end. Stones, Laporte. Stones. Walker. Bernardo. Into Walker. Fernandinho. Ake. City just dictating the ball here. Dictating the tempo of the game. Not much is really going on. Bernardo Silva has it here. It'd be nice for him to get a goal. John Stones once again bringing the ball forwards. Gives it into Riyad Mahrez. Kyle Walker is in a ridiculously high position here. Drops back. The ball is now Bernardo Silva. Goes backwards to Nathan Ake, who's found himself over halfway into the Marseille half here. Our deepest player is significantly into their half at this stage. This is lovely football. If this ends in a goal, it'd be really world class. It gets blocked from Mahrez though. Good work rate from Mahrez there to get back in. That's a very soft free kick to Marseille. You're back now. It was the Wi-Fi. Fair enough. That was Manchester City's 100th UCL goal under Pep Guardiola in his 43rd game in the competition. So City averaging over 2 goals a game in the Champions League under Guardiola. As you'd expect, lots and lots of goals for City. Even in the most elite competition there is in club world football. Ball goes out for a City throw-in into a half, sort of level with our box. What's that? I don't know, AUD, what you're on about, to be honest. I don't know. Aguero warming up. I think it's probably likely we'll see him for 20 minutes maybe today. Good throw-in that from Walker into Mahrez on the halfway line. He plays it across to Ake, and we switch the play here within sort of 3 touches from a throw-in. Mahrez plays that too high for Sterling. Sterling stops and then goes back up again. Mandanda clips it and they keep it in play. It's not a free kick. The rest giving a lot of soft free kicks today. What's your favourite team in the Prem of Man City? I don't have another favourite team in the Prem. I just like Man City. That's it. That's how it should be. (10:45 AM) is when the last 16 draw takes place. Hopefully that is done by sort of 35, because I could do with being able to watch the whole thing, to be honest. This is a good game to give Aguero minutes. I 100% agree, AD. John Stones looks much better along Diaz and Laporte. We've only conceded 1 goal in the Champions League this season so far. I agree, he does look good when he's got an assured partner next to him. It is going to be a much harder time when he's got to try and compete next to Otamendi. Like, that is going to make him look worse. Although, to be fair, he looked brilliant with Otamendi in 17-18 for the start of the season, until he pulled his hamstring against Leicester, didn't he? But yeah, Stones is looking brilliant, isn't he, at the moment? Fits in, no problem. 27 minutes left of this game. Dimitri Payet is going to make way for them. I don't know who for, though. In terms of scores in the other games, no changes. Oh, actually, Bayern Munich, a lie. Bayern Munich have gone in front against Lokomotiv Moscow. They currently have 16 points in their group, 12 goal difference. Wait, do we have more than that? I doubt we have 12 goal difference. We've got 10 goal difference, 16 points still, though. As of right now, Olympiacos are the team that will be going to the Europa League in our group, though. Not the kind of game Marseille would have hoped for this on the last day. Playing Man City is never going to be a fun trip, is it? There you go, guys. We hit 40 likes. Let's see if we can push for 50. I doubt it. But we'll see if we can. Aguero is back on the City bench. I think he's about to come on. The GOAT is coming back from injury once again. Hopefully this time he can stay fit. Poor ball that from them. Fernandinho sweeps up. Lovely ball that into Riyad Mahrez. He slows the ball down too much there. Keeps it alive though. Walker drives it. Go on, Torres. blocked. My God, what a hit from Kyle Walker. Absolute rocket from distance. Morris was not getting in his way there. He just pile drives it. And it's a fairly comfortable save from Mandanda, but it's a good strike that from Kyle Walker. Morris take the corner. We're dreadful at corners, so nothing's going to happen. Ball in the box. Headed away. The credit's coming on. He is Zakaria. Liverpool just drew to Midtjylland. Yeah, they drew to them earlier, but it didn't matter. I said that earlier. They drew because they didn't care. It was a pointless game. They gave a bunch of academy players a chance. That's what we should really be doing today. Fernandinho in the box. And Mandanda sweeps it up. Do you play football for a team? I play five-a-side. We're top of the league in five-a-side. Absolutely acing it at the moment. Ball's going to have to play. And I think we're about to see Sergio Aguero come on. Probably for Ferran Torres. Riyad Mahrez. Probably means Riyad Mahrez is starting then on Saturday in that case. Meaning whoever said Jesus, Mahrez and Sterling will almost certainly be correct. Good to see Sergio Aguero come on though. Welcome back, Sergio. Ferran Torres has scored the 1,000th goal for Man City at the Etihad Stadium in their 445th game in all competitions since moving to the ground. Big milestone that to be fair. 1,000 goals at the Etihad. Obviously a lot more of them coming in the second decade there than the first. Torres now finds himself on the wing though, which is good to see. That's his main position obviously. That front three, Torres, Sterling and Sergio, that could be one for the... That could be our first choice defensive... No, that could be our first choice attacking options when everyone's fit. Ake, Bernardo. Poor touch from Bernardo. Looks to switch it. Nagatomo wins it. And back to Walker. The hope is that Marseille commit at some point because they need a point. They can't sit back. They know regardless of what happens in the other game, they need at least a point. And if they attack us, they'll be spacing behind and hopefully we score against them. If they don't attack us, then they're just stupid. Because they're not causing us any problems right now with the amount of bodies they're getting forwards. Ake, Walker, Laporte and Stones are going to have no problem dealing with one or two players on them. Morris has been poor this season, he has. Although he has obviously had that good game against Burnley where he got his hat-trick. Ake wins his header. Not a great header. Fernandinho wins the second ball. Ake with the third ball. Plays it down the line. It's a very decent ball, but cleared by Sakai. Ball still in play. Dinked over. Bernardo Silva to press that all the way. Good dummy that from their number 3. There he is, our man Sergio. Pressing the ball. The one thing Sergio does lose us is the ability to press. He's not very mobile, is he? If Morris leaves City, where would he go? PSG. Do you think Morris was better at City than Leicester? No, he's better at Leicester, wasn't he? Their forwards here. They've messed that attack up so badly, it's unbelievable. I don't get the impression we really care if they score, to be honest. Laporte deals with it. I always say this, I swear, in every game. We're so good at dealing with balls in the air these days. It's beyond me. Marseille are doing well as well, aren't they, in Ligue 1? Let's have a look. Marseille, in that league, they're 4 points off PSG, 2 games in hand. So they can go 2 points clear at the top of Ligue 1, and they're this bad. I think it says a lot, really, about Ligue 1, that does. Hence why they only get 2 Champions League spots a year these days. I'm not glad I didn't realise I had that little. That is really bad. Potentially 3, but the third team goes into a playoff. Walker into Bernardo. Back to Walker. Hoofs it long. Torres is going to chase that all the way. Sergio is just not running about, is he? At all. You don't want us to play offensively, but I also don't want us to be playing for a draw. No, I just want us to go and get a goal. If we concede, we concede. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Mara's elite days are gone, yeah. Well, Mara's at Leicester, that year they won the league, he was in his prime. He was unstoppable. I still think he's a quality player. He just doesn't suit Man City. He's not our kind of player. Is my school still open? Yes, it is. 7 likes away from 59, guys, by the way. So if we could hit that, it'd be much appreciated. There you go. Phil Foden sweeps up in the midfield. He could have done with a better performance today. He's been okay, but nothing special from Phil Foden. Right, and a big game for him today would have been massively beneficial. I wouldn't mind Fernandinho playing, to be honest, in the week. 1 sec. Torres. Oh, lad, just put your foot through it. I'd get Fernandinho off for Tommy Doyle, to be honest. Simply because I think I'd start Fernandinho with Rodrigo Gundogan in the week. Because I think he adds so much to this team, even at his age. Then why are you on Insta during school hours? What do you mean I'm not? Anyway, Fernandinho. Bernardo Silva. Ball over the top. Marseille here. Bring it inside. They just don't commit enough numbers. Anyway, they've got the whole team now forward, to be fair, but we've got a lot of players defensively. And as soon as we win the ball, like we nearly did there, there's going to be a serious break on with Sterling, Bernardo, Torres, Foden. I imagine Aguero will get left behind. They're just not going forwards fast enough. Aguero's so deep, it's unbelievable. Bernardo's doing the press as the striker. That's how you know Aguero's gone. When Aguero presses the attack midfielder, so he has less running to do. Finally, they look to going behind, and Ake deals with it with a brilliant challenge. At like 4 in the day, it says last time you on was 2 hours ago, which is 2 o'clock. I wasn't at school today at 2 o'clock. I don't do Wednesday afternoons. No offense, I want Mahrez to leave seats so I can see him play better at PSG. I wouldn't mind if we got offered 50 million for Mahrez to go to PSG. I wouldn't be against it. I'd let him go. I don't think he's a bad player. I just think 50 million would be more valuable to us, so we could get a better player. Okay. Lovely dink pass into Sterling. Sterling loses it though. That's poor from Sterling. Game has died down a bit here. We could do just one more goal. One more goal and I'll be happy. You come off the World Cup. We're still 2 years away yet. You would be against it. Why would you be against it? Triple change for Marseille here. Pep, come on. We've got, what, 2 subs left. I'd get Cole Palmer and get Tommy Doyle on. They're the subs to make. This is his last move, this, for Andre Villas-Boas for Marseille. They need a point from this game if they want to go through. It's that Strootman, Marley Ake, and I don't know the last guy. Phil Foden. Brilliant dribbling from Phil Foden, that. Then slides it into Sterling. It's not a great ball. Sakai's had a good game, to be fair. Sterling's not done much. You like him, fair enough. You do slag him off a fair bit, to be fair. But, yeah. 16 minutes to go in this Champions League Matchday 6 group stage tie. I think it'd be a great deal if we sold Myers for 50 million and get Messi for free. Exactly. That's my way of looking at it. Like, Messi and Myers aren't even on the same sentence. They're not even in the same breath when we speak about them. There's a few paragraphs in between them. So, I don't know. Alright, you sell Myers for 50 million and you spend 50 million on Messi this summer. No, this January. Do you think we need a new striker or is Jesus good enough? I want another striker. What do you do in your spare time outside of YouTube? Schoolwork. I watch football. I play football. I watch YouTube. Not much, to be honest. Tomorrow, I'm trying to think what's happening tomorrow. I'm preparing a video of Dennis Zakaria and why he would fit Manchester City perfectly. Stay tuned for that. That'll probably be out in 2 weeks' time or so. It's taken a while to prepare. Aguero presses high. Good turn that from their midfielder though. 7 likes off 50 now, guys, by the way. Much appreciated if you could press that like button if you haven't already. Be nice to just get that normal 50. We get it quite consistently, to be fair. On Saturday, I hope we definitely get it, to be honest. It's a big, big game on Saturday, as we all know. Like every player at the club apart from Garcia. Me too. Me too. Aguero's in behind after a Sterling challenge, and Aguero's absolutely messed that up. That's a pass that you normally just expect him to make easily, and he's not putting a power on it. City now in a corner. Brilliant stuff from John Stones, though. 6 likes off now. How many subscribers are we on? With 10,108. Phil Foden to take this corner. Prediction for the Man Derby. I've been saying 2-2 or 3-2. I don't know who to, but I'm going to say Man City because I want to be confident. You get Erling Haaland in the summer as a possible Aguero replacement. I'd be all over Erling Haaland. If we can get Erling Haaland, we get Erling Haaland. I don't think Morris plays bad for being a bad player at City. I think because Pep plays him wide, doesn't fit wide. I still think he suits City. Go on! Ake! Aguero! Aguero! Aguero gets his goal! Buzzing for him. He's back and then back with a bang. Sergio Aguero makes it 2-0. Nathan Ake heads it. Saved by the keeper. And Sergio Aguero is already scoring the goals again. No greater sight than seeing Sergio Aguero score a goal. Phil Foden puts the ball in the box. Is Aguero onside? He is. Definitely onside. Good header from Ake. Brilliant poaching instincts from Sergio Aguero. And we are now 2-0 up against Marseille. Let's change the score. 2-0. Game over. City get the 3 points. People happy. But yeah, I just don't think he fits us. He should be playing in a counter-attacking team. It's not as good when teams defend deep because it's just easy to defend him. Teams can double up against him for City because they defend so deep. When he plays for Leicester, teams play higher. So he's 1-on-1 often with defenders, which allows him more space. Come on, yeah. A lot of people seem happy. 2-0. Great comeback. Sergio Aguero. You told you it's still in his prime. He scored a goal. I'm buzzing for him. He's not in his prime. If he was in his prime, he'd be starting today. Still though, 2-0 against Marseille is not a bad result. Especially when you consider kind of it's not been full throttle City. Torres goes wide. Dinks in. Oh, just over Aguero. Aguero nearly got a second of the game. They have to go for us now. Like they have to if they want to get anything from this game. That's going to leave space behind. Just after Aguero should be replaced in the summer. Then he goes and scores after coming off the bench. I don't think it changed. He should be replaced in the summer. I think every City fan agrees that. But the thing is, if he wants to stay, no City fan's going to stop him. He's a club legend. Scored the most incredible goal in the club's history. Like, he's a club legend. But I think everyone agrees we should be getting a striker because he's not reliable anymore. He's going to keep getting injured. At least one half of Manchester City is still involved in the Champions League. Haha, yeah. I told you, what was I saying? You're in Liverpool, you've gone for a City win in your predictions. I hope City win. I'll be live streaming at 5:15 on Saturdays when I'll be going live for the 5:30 kickoff. Manchester Derby, what a game with such high importance. Sterling shoots, it's saved by the keeper. Do we have the best defence in the league? I think so these days, especially with Liverpool short. Their player's gone down after Fernandinho deals with their ball very well. If Harry Kane played with City, would be top. I agree. I'm a mank and what inspired me to become a City fan. I'm not mank. My dad's just a City fan, so I was. I've been going for 12 years. Best moment as a City fan, yeah, that Aguero goal, if that's what you're on about. Iconic. What a moment. We'll never get to experience something as good as that again. The one thing I would say, 10 minutes to go, Pep, let's just get Doyle and Palmer on now. It's time to give them minutes. 2-0, game's done. Let's just get the job done. Last year our defence was so bad it was. This year it's a completely different moment. Do you think Spurs are genuine title contenders? I think they've got to be classed as title contenders. They will not win the Premier League. Manchester City, Chelsea or Liverpool will win the Premier League this year. So glad Aguero got a goal, me too. Was I there? I was there for that game. It's a brilliant, brilliant moment. Bernardo Silva. Walker. Stones. Laporte. City moved the ball across the defence nicely here. I said the defence has been excellent today. Raheem Sterling now. Goes into Laporte. Everyone except United fans were happy with Aguero's title and a goal, yeah. I think everyone wanted us to win the league that year. Just someone different at the time, and it was such an iconic moment for Premier League. So yeah, like you said, unless you're a United fan, and I can imagine as a Liverpool fan, you're probably extremely happy when we did it. Let's keep a clean sheet. Yeah, that's got to be the next thing that matters. Lucky, that must have been a good experience. It was a brilliant experience. Which is fair, the 92 minutes was dreadful. But from 91 minutes and 50 seconds onwards, it was a brilliant, brilliant day. Mandanda switches to forward. They know they need 2 goals. I don't know if they've given up yet or not, to be honest. But they do need 2 goals regardless. If they still think they have any chance. Salzburg now 2 down to Atletico Madrid. Bayern beating Lokomotiv Moscow 2-0. Choupo-Moting scored for them. But, what I was about to say. Right now in the Inter Milan group, it will be Mönchengladbach and Real Madrid going through. Unless Shakhtar can snatch a goal against Inter Milan. An Inter Milan goal, however, would send Inter Milan into the Europa League. Wasn't a great performance. If you're on about the QPR game, it was a dreadful performance. But I don't care, I wouldn't change it. Yeah, it was ecstatic with Aguero's title winning goal as United were on the brink of winning the title away at Sunderland. Yeah, exactly. It would have been their 19th as well, which I think... That was the one that would have put that... No, that would have been their 20th, wouldn't it? So that would have been the one that put them above you. They obviously went... Wait, you guys are on 19 now, aren't you? Yeah, I think you're on 19 because this is... You're going for 20. But yeah, no one wanted them to get 20, but they got it now. But is it 7 years since they won the league? Long, long time. 4 likes off 50 now, guys, by the way. So if you haven't already, press that like button. Let's just get that to 50. Get it ticked over. And I'm glad we've got the goals today. I was expecting a really drab 0-0, but a 2-0 against the team. If they win their games in hand, will be top of League One. It's not too bad. Just saying, that would mean that technically, based off the league table, they've been better than PSG. And United were moaning about PSG earlier on and saying that they had the group of death. When supposedly we have the team that's doing better in France this season. Have you a soft spot for Nottingham Forest? I do like Nottingham Forest. I don't know if you can see that. All they've got done here, the Nottingham Forest pennant there. I do like Nottingham Forest. I go to a few games because I've got a friend that supports them. So I go a few times. Yeah, that would have been 20. They were only on 19. Nearly 8. What do you mean? They're bringing this forward here. If they score, it could be interesting this last 10 minutes or so. Walker deals with that. Now you've got to break City with pace. Go on, Kyle Walker. Use your pace and just go in behind. Just literally tap it around. He slowed it down. Do you think Tyler from AFTV is deluded? He is 100% deluded. Some of the stuff he says is just nonsense. Bernardo Silva has the ball in the middle of the park. Every game is 2-0 bar Intermatch. Is it now? Have Olympiacos gone 2-0 up? Oh, no, Olympiacos now 2-0 down. And they're down to 10 men as well. Literally a point would have guaranteed Marseille Europa League football, but they won't be getting Europa League football. So yeah, Inter's 0-0. That game's still got a lot riding on it. Inter, but Shakhtar know that they're going for Champions League. Inter are going for Europa League. Shakhtar, with 4 minutes to go, could get Champions League football, Europa League football, or no European football. They could literally have any outcome. Nathan Ake wins City a throw-in. Brilliant performance from Nathan Ake. What do you put on Boothing? I don't particularly watch him, but he's alright. Good City fan. Obviously, he represents City on the kickoff. Eight equals 8 years since United last won the title. Yeah, that's it. Ty Sked said negative stuff he is. Do you play EPL fantasy football, Alex? You saw Forest Pennant in the background, yeah. I do play fantasy football. So far this year, I'm on 645 points. Is that a City free kick or a City penalty? I think it's a free kick. I like Claude. He was treated poorly by FTV, yeah. Torres does really well here. Is it just outside? And it's just outside the box. Nearly a penalty. Would have been Aguero to take it had it been in the box. A free kick though. Who takes this? Sterling, Aguero, and who's that left foot player? Foden. I'd have Foden on this. Aguero's not good at free kicks. Sterling's not really good. Foden's on putting it down. Rightly so. Real Madrid's group has been grouped a decade. Nah, there's been more interesting groups than the Real Madrid one in the past. This year it's been the best group, but this year the group stage has been dreadful. Phil Foden. Are we going to see Phil Foden make it 3-0 to Man City? Foden. Come on. Free kick. Please be a good one. Over the ball. Just wide. It's good technique. Gets it over the ball. A few inches to the left and that's a goal. Let's have a look from this angle. Alright, he's literally got that perfect. If he just got it on target. I don't really like him. He also gets a lot of dislike from the fans who... you love fans football, but it's so frustrating. Sometimes, yeah, when like you captain... Like I captained Bruno for West Ham. And he got benched. The game would have been done by now. What do you mean? What if they'd kicked off on time? It would be. Inter Milan have got a matter of minutes if they want to save their European journey for this season. You're 634 points. You're ahead of me. I'm literally just then 11 points. What do you think of Istanbul walking off versus PSG? I think it was the right thing to do, Tiny Doc. Tiny, it's getting ridiculous now. Yeah. The problem is you can never predict because there's so many games. Obviously, they have to rest the big players from time to time. So I don't put City players in because they're just so risky to put in. Are there any games at full time yet? No, not yet. Okay, Atletico Madrid have qualified for the Champions League then. They are the best second place team, I would say. The team we want to be avoiding on Monday. Aguero and Torres, that's a lovely one too. A poor touch from Torres. Keeps it in though. Oh my days. It's gone out. Poor from Torres that. Should have just put it in first time. Thoughts on DT? I don't. Sometimes he's an idiot, but sometimes he's alright, to be fair. Real Madrid have qualified for the Champions League knockouts. They could be second place if Shakhtar score in the dying minutes. If not, they're top of the group, which is probably ideal for us because it means we can't get them. 3 minutes injury time. Great live stream. Cheers, Sean. Ajax in Europa League, they are. Vasco Liverpool this evening. Did it? I didn't watch the Liverpool game. But I did see some people saying that VAR was screwing them over. Come on, let's get a goal. Raheem Sterling drives forwards. Gives it to Bernardo. Torres looks offside, but still. Ball in the box. Gotta be... Oh, what? 3-0. Come on, City. 3-0. Good second half. Sterling goal. Do not have a clue what's happened there. Very, very similar to that own goal from Pickett Farrell last week against Burnley. Do not have a clue what's going on, though. 3-0, though. Pointless game, but we've done the job today. 3 goals is never bad. 5 of the games this year in the group stages we have won by 3 goals. Well, we scored 3 goals. Torres is onside. I was wrong about that. Is Sterling onside? Sterling is onside. What happens here? Mandanda parries it onto the Marseille player and then Sterling just taps it in like a clinical striker. Anyway, 3-0 City. Job done in Manchester. We go through to the draw on Monday. Top of the group. We knew we were going into today, but that has just sealed the group off in brilliant style. 3-0 against Marseille is never bad. Get in. A lot of people seem happy. Do you guys know Craig from Anfield Agenda? I do know Anfield Agenda, yes. He got made to look like a mug, didn't he, when you guys lost 70 to Villa. You do enjoy DT's gloating sometimes, especially when it's on United. He was gloating last night about United. I did see that. I do sometimes like watching DT. Jim, to be fair, you said 3-0. The only thing you did say, Mars was going to score first. And you got that one wrong. But yeah, you got the 3-0 right, so respect. Your prediction's been pretty good. What's your prediction for the derby? And hopefully it's a City win. And hopefully you get that one right as well. Well, I mean, giving me on Saturday or whatever. I'll put it in now. We're on a roll. You're right, Julio. We are 100% on a roll. Can never complain with 3 goals in the Champions League. Buy and scare you. Buy and scare everyone. Anyway. 1.5 minutes to go. I'm very satisfied with this second half performance. Anyway, Sergio Aguero has scored 15% of the goals scored at the Etihad Stadium. What a joke of a stat that is. Anyway, my guess is Inter Milan is still going on. That could be big for Mönchengladbach. Mönchengladbach are probably praying right now that game just ends. Every other game, other than the ones in our group in Inter Milan, though, is finished now. Anyway. Can we win the Champions League? Could this be the year we win it? Walker. Ball goes over and that's a handball, that. Marseille have not impressed me at all today. I expect them to do more against this Man City team. Hopefully City win. Will Aguero start on Saturday? I doubt it. He said 2-2 in the derby. Okay, I hope you're wrong in that case. I'll take it, but I'd like a win. Hopefully you're wrong and I'm right for 3-City. Yeah, hopefully I'm right this time. Man U win because Ole's job is on the line again. FaZe Tokyo. Wouldn't surprise me, but we need to hope that's not the case. Pep really messes up your fantasy football plans. Yeah, I don't put City players in because they're just too risky. There is the man that is going to lead us to a Champions League this year. The group stages are done. Manchester City have topped the group with, I think, a record 16 points. We've never had 16 points before, I don't think. But yeah, Shakhtar is the only game left. I will end the stream once that game is done. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you haven't already. We're 4 likes off 50. So if you haven't already, let's just try and get there before. If City win, then Ole will get sacked. Hopefully not. You think Poch should be United's next manager? I hope not. He's a good manager. Rory doesn't go there. But anyway, 3-0. 3 goals again with the 3 points against a solid Marseille side who are doing very, very well in Ligue 1 this year. They crash out of Europe. They will not be in the Europa League. It'll be Olympiacos from our group to do so. And what I want to quickly do is, can I switch to the goal show? I'm going to switch to the goal show just to see. The Mönchengladbach players are all watching the game. I'm on the goal show, guys. And wow, this could be swimming if they score. City have lost 3 straight derbies due to and 1. Oh, it's a foul against Inter. Inter not happy. Full time. That means Shakhtar qualified for the Europa League, which I'm sure they're happy about. Mönchengladbach players probably due to celebrate any second now as soon as they find out. Anyway. Sorry guys, I just want to watch Mönchengladbach players celebrate, to be honest. Anyway, there you go. There they are, celebrating the fact that they've made it to the round of 16. Second place, I would very much take Mönchengladbach on Monday. I will be making a reaction video to that game. No, to the draw on Monday. I'll be live again at 5:15 for the Manchester derby. Who's my captain this week? I've not decided yet. I imagine it'll be Kane or Son. We haven't lost 3 straight derbies because we lost the one in the league, the one in the cup, and we beat the one in the cup. So we've lost 2 straight derbies. But yeah, that's all for me today. Thanks to all of you who've been watching it today. It was a pretty dull game, so I appreciate the ones of you that stuck around to watch it with us. Anyway, as I said, we'll be back on Saturday. So make sure to press your notification so you're notified as soon as I go live for the big one, the Manchester derby. But anyway, guys, I will see you on Saturday for that game. Come on, City. Istanbul, we are coming at the end of May.